Okay, good evening, good evening, good evening, everyone. Hi, please, we need to talk about a few things here, and we're not going to keep you long tonight. We just want to have a little celebration as we decide and open up our spring spark tonight. It's been a number of years since this idea, this vision came about, but this has been an ongoing idea created many years ago, and this is just another piece of the puzzle that we're trying to create here in downtown Grange. Welcome everyone. I'm Mayor John Black. Because of this city council and their commitment to what they want happening in their town, that they've stepped up and provided the necessary funding and everything it took to put this beautiful facility and this first phase of Springs Park together. Could I get a amen that this is a beautiful ceiling? Great ceiling here. I mean, early on, we just had a little drywall in here. We spent another $2 million to put this roof, so we went another $2 million roof. So, before I do that, this is Independence Day weekend, 4th of July, and I would like for us to stand, if you can, towards the American flag, and I've got a surprise song I'd like for us to all stand and listen to and take pride in. Go ahead, Stephen.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming?
At this time, I'd like to call on a friend here in the city of Grange, Rick Davidson. Rick is a local pastor here at the Grange Baptist Church. Rick has been so helpful in all the things he does here with his volunteer groups and what he does in this community. He shows it summer after summer by bringing his youth out here to help us in our city right here in Grange. So at this time, I'd like to call on Rick Davidson to pour his blessing on this facility. Rick?
What a beautiful time it is as we gather together. I was looking across the history of Grange and Oldham County over this past week. And generation after generation was embarked on this community. And what an amazing thing it is to come together as this people puts their mark in the history of Oldham County and the Grange today as we celebrate the opening of the Spring Park. The Spring Road that here was the centerpiece of the Grange when she was founded. This train, while it becomes an aggravation to all of us, when we're sitting in traffic and waiting for the train has been the magnet throughout all of Grange, Kentucky. And it still is that today, even when it interrupts us. Let's pray together that the Lord will bless this place. Father in heaven, as we gather together to celebrate as a community, we ask that you, Lord, will bless the park. May it be a place of peace, of tranquility, a place, Lord, where your presence is continually there. As we gather as a people in a large group or in a small group, may it be a place of uniting us together as a community of the Grange. May this park bless the Grange and Oldham County and the state, and more as people come and be a part of us. We ask again, Lord, bless this place, bless this people as we gather in your name. We love you and we praise you. In Jesus' name, amen.
As with anything, it takes a lot of money, a lot of funding to do things such as this. And we did not intend on cutting any corners when we put this idea together. Of course, this is only phase one of a three-phase park. In this particular piece of the park, you have the Farmers Market Pavilion, a yet-to-be-completed playground, a splash pad for the kids, a picnic area, and some walking trails. Had it not been for the Department of Agriculture, we would have been approximately $250,000 short of what our goal was to put this park together. Brian Quarles, who's our Commissioner of Agriculture for the state of Kentucky, has led the effort and the kindness to bring this park and make the contribution of approximately $245,000 to $250,000 possible. Brian's a busy fellow.
I don't have it on the program in 2 minutes.
I'd like to say a little bit of our citizens of Grange and Oldham County. We'd like to say a little bit about Brian and where he's been. Dr. Brian Quarles served as Kentucky's Commissioner of Agriculture. He was first elected to that position in 2015. He was re-elected in 2019, winning 117 of 120 counties. Under his leadership, the Kentucky Department of Agriculture started several new programs, including initiatives to combat hunger and connect Kentucky farmers to new markets. Quarles' outspoken advocacy for farmers has been recognized on the regional and national level. He has served as president of the National Association of State Department of Agriculture, push this train to get out of town. As president of the Southern Association of State Departments of Agriculture and chairman of the Republican Agricultural Commissioners Committee, I want you all to hear all this stuff about Ryan, the train that led me. Quarles graduated from the University of Kentucky in 2006 with 3 undergraduate majors and 2 graduate degrees. In 2008, he graduated with a master's degree in higher education at Harvard University. From 2010 to 2014, Quarles has served as a member of the House of Representatives, a native of Scott County, Kentucky. He grew up on his family's farm in central Kentucky, an area where they have lived and farmed for more than 200 years. Would you please give Ryan Quarles a nice round of applause? Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Ryan Quarles. I'm so happy to be back in Oldham County, Kentucky, here in Grange, the kindness capital of Kentucky, and the place where the trains run on time. So I'm glad to be here tonight. You know, it's summertime in Kentucky. There's no better time than to reconnect with our agricultural roots than at a Kentucky farmers market. This year, we're so proud to announce that we have a record number of farmers markets across Kentucky at 173. We have farmers markets in 112 of our 120 counties. And not only is it a great place to reward your taste buds, it's also a great place to bring your family. It's family oriented. It's not just about food, but it's about the experience. Right here in Oldham County, you may know this, you may not know this, but you are a large agricultural county. You have 466 farms here. How about a round of applause for the train being over there? We appreciate that. You have 51,000 acres in production here, bringing in over $18 million of farm cash receipts right here in Oldham County. 2 years ago, things changed with COVID. And then there's 2 groups of people that deserve accolades. Number one are our healthcare heroes, which continue to take care of us in our hospitals, long-term care facilities, and nursing homes. And they deserve a round of applause for what they do. The second group of people that deserve accolades are our men and women who farm and keep us fed. Other countries, that's right. Other countries, when they experience COVID or strife or what's going on in Ukraine right now, famine often lingers with it. Here in America, we're part of the safest, most abundant food supply system in the world, and Kentucky farmers punch above their weight class, and you can see it right here on Saturday mornings at your local farmers market as well. One thing that we've learned during COVID is that people like myself learned how to cook again. And there's no better place to buy those local ingredients than at your farmer's market. I've talked to a few different vendors here tonight, so please utilize this facility. The money we use to help pay for this came for the tobacco settlement agreement. So this is tobacco money helping reinvent and diversify agriculture right here in your county. And I want to say a special thanks to your judge, your mayor, all those in local government who put this together, because across our country, it's time for us to start coming back together. There's a lot of non-unity right now, and there's no better weekend than the 4th of July to say thank you to our troops, thank you to our neighbors, thank you to our farmers, and that sometimes in politics we disagree with each other. Sometimes we get frustrated with a tweet or a social media post, but at the end of the day, we should all be proud to say that we're citizens of the United States of America. I'm proud of our country. You all enjoy your weekend, and congratulations on a wonderful facility. Thank you so much.
There's one big thing he forgot to tell you. I'm surprised he didn't. He's running for governor too, so I just thought I'd throw that in for Ryan. But I'll tell you what, this project has been going on for, as I said, 10 or 15 or so years. And with all the many volunteers in the past, those many years of 15 or so, it's all been led by what we know as a Springs Park Committee. And tonight, I'd like to bring this lady up here who is the leader, the cheerleader, financier, just kept us all together for all these years to bring about this beautiful park. She stayed on task and she said, Mayor, City Council, we can get this done if you stay with us. And tonight at this time, I'd like to bring our own person, former City Council lady, Mrs. Ann Zimri.
Thanks, Mayor, and thanks everybody for coming out. He was very kind in his phrases. This has been a collaborative effort from the start. And just to give everybody an idea, when we come up with an idea like this, or when someone sits down and thinks of an idea like this, it takes years to get it to this point. Bill Lamline was on council and then served as mayor over 10 years ago, and it was his first idea to really push for a splash pad. And then that led us through another mayor, Joe Davenport, who continued to do some checking and studying. And finally, probably about 6 years ago, we formed our city LaGrange Springs Park Committee. And that met for months and months and planned and threw out plans and redid plans. So I'm just very, very grateful to them all of these years. They've stuck with this project. I want to call out a few of them. I don't know who all is here tonight, but on the committee we have Karen Eldridge, Hope Gardner, Blake Hazelton, Mary Bolton, Russ Morris. We have special assistance from Nancy Griffin, who helps us with our
Right, when, I'm sorry. There we go.
So we're very grateful for kicking out this one and then
I know, baby.
Okay, another fellow who's worked very hard on this idea, this conceptual idea, this Farmers Market Pavilion. He's with us tonight. He's our awesome market manager, the awesome Mr. Russ Morris.
I'm not sure about awesome. But as most of you know, I'm Russ Morris, the Grange Farmers Market Manager. I've been the manager since 2008. And I think we can all agree that this facility is incredible. But I'd like to thank a few people that helped us out along the way. First off, the Oldham County Ag Development Council, who is chaired by John Benarski. They were presented with a grant, and that started the ball rolling towards the Kentucky Ag Development Fund Council. And Bill McCloskey and Martin Williams were instrumental in leading us that way, along with Nancy Griffin. We also have to thank the Springs Park Committee. As Ian said, we had some long discussions about timber frame, glulam, shades, what have you. But we had fun. We got it done. The big thing is the city of LaGrange and the mayor, John Black, and the city council. We could really stop and think about the foresight they had to lay out and see this park and obligate the city for the funds to make this possible for our future. Plus, I would like to recognize we have several farmer market members that have been participating in our market in over a decade. They are really excited at getting in here.
I'd like to point out a few, but I'm afraid I might step on a few toes. So really, they are dedicated. Of course, we want to thank you as a community for continuing to support our local farmers and artisans. Anyway, hope to see you tomorrow at the market. Thank you.
Okay, Judge Vogel, some of the fiscal court members are here tonight. David Vogel, the county judge, Baldwin County. Come on out, just say hello, Judge. Just want you to say hi to everybody. Let them know you're in here. And we also have some magistrates with us tonight, being Wayne Tice, Chris Hounds, Michael Logston, Mr. Tice right there. So we always appreciate the cooperation between our city and our county government officials. We thank you for that. I know you are hot and tired and you want to get this over with, but I want to introduce my city council one by one. If you would, I call your name, please stand up and say hi to everyone. Ms. Elsie Carter, Leslie Wright, Andrea Essen Price, Trey Kangler, Debbie Pollard, and Joe Davenport. We have spent about $4.6 million in what you see here tonight, and the council said, Mayor, when we can save up approximately $2 million, we can move forward. So they stayed to what they said. We got it done, and we're here tonight. So I want to thoroughly thank you all for making this idea happen for our city. There's so many people to thank. I hate not to thank everyone, and I'm going to get this over with quickly, I promise you. Corey Rusnick, the Grange Public Works, has been huge in here. Stephen Hall, our young sports director, wherever he is, he's been on the job about 3 months, and he has not stopped since. He's back here in the green shirt. Scott Treese with Grange Utilities, and Beach Craigmile, our city attorney. He has done so much in trying to put together the land acquisitions, the deeds, the surveyors, to make this all happen. I want to say special thanks to Jim Silliman, the Oldham County engineer, who's helped us with all of our water detention on site, and Jim Silliman and his team. Now, the real thanks begin now. Garber Shelton Engineers, Mr. David Garber right here. He's been an excellent engineer for this project to help us out. I want to recognize the Jones design team, Sarah Jones and Gant Jones, standing right back here in the middle. This couple and Jody Smiley, they're from the Crestwood, Kentucky area, and it's their brains and their ideas that brought all this idea together. So we want to give special thanks to these three folks right here. Thank you all. We have Texas Tech out of Lexington, engineers out of Lexington, Ross Terran, our architects. Is Calhoun Construction here tonight? Anyone with Calhoun? Right here is Calhoun Construction. I want to tell you about them. They are an excellent general contractor. They fought through snow, ice, storms, about 60 or 70 rain days in the process, but they still delivered this product on time tonight on July 1st, so they are an excellent company. Jones Landscape Architects, that's also Gant Jones and Sarah, they're in the architect business. And I can't go without thanking this couple sitting here on our front row, Maury and Barbara Perkison. They own the property to our west, and they have been such great neighbors in working with us, working on land issues, neighbor-to-neighbor issues, helping us get the proper roads in here. It's too long a story, but Maury and Barbara, I want to thank you from all of our hearts. Okay? Now, the big guy is Dwight Salisbury, Ross Sinclair out of Lexington. This fella did our bonding on this whole project, and he told us when to pull the trigger on the bond deal. We pulled it at 1.66%. Had we pulled that trigger today, we would be paying about $650,000 more than interest, but we have a 1.66% loan on this due to Dwight Salisbury telling us where to pull the trigger and let's borrow the money now, and it saved us a tremendous amount of money. Thank you, Dwight Salisbury. I don't know where Larry Chandler is, but Larry Chandler actually took this little house in the west end of the park here, took Kentucky State Reformatory inmates, has got that house into the shape that it is today, but I want to thank Larry Chandler and the inmates of Kentucky State Reformatory for what they've done. The list goes on and on, but I'm going to finish up. Polished Image, Julia Coons here in LaGrange. She's the lady here that has a company in LaGrange that put these tables, these scapes together, the backdrop, and I certainly want to thank Julia Coons and Polished Image for contributing that to our city. Anyone else want to say anything? You're welcome to. But I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight. I see my little granddaughters over here. They're beautiful. My sisters and brothers and you name it. But this could not have happened once again with the City Council. I hope you all find it to be a pleasure, a great place for our city, our children. I told the older mayor this morning, in our leadership positions, people are always concerned about how you spend tax dollars. But I think when we spend them on the kids and make community things happen, people are certainly okay with that type of expenditure. This lady over on my left, Mary Bolton. I forgot Mary Bolton's name. I want to mention her because she helped in initial funding in her first 2 years on the Grange City Council, and I do not want to forget her because she was part of this idea as well. Okay, if I haven't left out anyone, please look on the back of your program, and all these folks have given in terms of money, dollars, and you name it, to this idea. They bought benches, they bought things, so the offering is still open. If you'd like to give a little bit, we'll pass the plate around, but we're always looking for help, continued help, because we've probably got a lot more to do in this park yet. So, that being said, what we're going to do, we're going to go back here, the City Council, myself, and anyone wishes to, we're going to go back here and cut a ribbon, and I wanted to play one last song. I hope it works better than the first one did, but as we go back there and cut the ribbon, I just want y'all to enjoy yourself. Tonight is Trackside Tunes. It's a monthly concert. The band will be coming on at 7 o'clock. For those who want to stay around and dance and have some fun, you're going to do it right here. So, once again, tonight we're dedicating this park, and it's such a beautiful place. I see the kids back there having fun and all the water, so thank everybody, and that's the, yes ma'am.
Let's all give a round of applause to the person who sung the Latin.
3, 2, 1.